Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel iTech Analytics Solutions. This is complete Power BI DAX Basic to Advanced series. This is our 23rd video in this series, and in this video we'll learn about text functions, and this will be our first part, and we'll be seeing some more functions in our second part. So let's see what this text functions is all about. Text functions in DAX. Say, we all know that DAX is data analysis expressions. It includes a set of text functions based on the library of string functions in Excel, but this have been modified to work with tables and columns in tabular models. Text functions in DAX allow us to manipulate, format, extract, and analyze the text data in Power BI. Right. So some of the examples on the columns what we'll be using is, say, customer names, codes, categories, or any string based data efficiently. Now let's see, there are a list of text functions which I have mentioned here, and we'll practically see how these functions actually work. And also I given the link to the Microsoft website where you can go here and check the syntax examples and more information about all these functions. Let me just show you one of the links. If you just click on this will take you to the website here, and you can see we have the functions, and here you can see the syntax, the explanation, and even the example as well. So likewise I given the link for all the functions here, so you can go through that, but we'll see practically how these functions actually work in Power BI. So let's go to our Power BI window. You can see here I already have few tables, and now we'll try to work on these tables with all the DAX functions mentioned. First, we'll go to this change case table. We'll try to change the case, that is uppercase and lowercase, of the customer name. I'll click on this new column. Once I click on this new column, I'll get a column here, and then we'll try to change the customer names into uppercase. We'll mention the column name as cust upper equals upper of customer name. Let's close the bracket, press enter. You can see we'll get the customer name changed to uppercase. Alright, next let's see how we can change this customer name into lowercase. Just click on this new column, and then we'll give the heading as the column name as cust underscore lower of customer name. Close bracket, press enter. You can see we'll get the lowercase. Alright, so this is how actually we can change the cases from upper to lower. Next we have left, mid, and right. Let's go to our Power BI window. I have another table here. It says extract data, where I have the order ID. I want to extract first 2 characters, the middle 4 characters, and the last 6 characters. Let's click on this new column, and I want to extract the first 2 characters. I will use left function. Let's say order left of. It will ask for the text. You can read the parameter. It says text. I'll take order ID, comma, number of characters I'll mention 2 because I want the first 2 characters from left side. Press enter. You can see that the first 2 characters are extracted. Next, let's say we want the last 6 characters. From right side we are trying to extract the last 6 characters. We'll mention order right of. We'll mention order ID, comma, and we'll mention 6 characters. You can see that the last 6 characters I need to extract. When I press enter, you can see I'm getting this last 6 characters. Next, suppose I want the middle 4 characters. Let's use the formula or the function mid. We'll mention order mid. When I take this function, you can see the parameters text, comma, starting position, comma, number of characters. Text is nothing but the order ID, comma, and it lasts for the starting position. You can see that I need to extract the data from 2015, so you can count 1, 2, 3, 4. From 4th position, I want to extract number of characters, will mention 4. Close bracket, press enter, you can see I'll get the middle 4 characters. So likewise, we can extract the data. Right. Next, suppose I want to combine the values. We have concatenate, concatenate X, and combine values. Let's go back to our Power BI window. So I have a table called as combine values. I have region, state, and city. Suppose I want to combine or merge the values of region and state. Let's click on this column and then we'll use concatenate region state. I'm just taking a column name as concatenate region state equals. Let's take the function concatenate. You can see that we can only combine 2 parameters, that is text1 and text2. Let me take region, comma, and text2 I'll take state. Now close the bracket. We can only take 2 parameters here. I'll press enter. You can see region and state will get combined. What if I want some delimiters here and I want to combine more than 2 columns? So it is not possible with this concatenate function. So for that we can use combine values. So we have a function called as combine values. Let's go to Power BI window and here let's say combine region state. Let me first take 2 columns and then we'll try to change it to 3 columns. Combine values, and here it lasts for the delimiter. We'll just give a delimiter as comma and a space. Then it lasts for the expression. Expression is nothing but the column name. We can mention the column name. I'll take it as region, comma, and we'll take state. As of now I'm taking only 2 columns and I'll press enter. You can see region and state is combined with the comma separator. Now suppose if you want to add one more column, that is I want to add city as well. So we can use the same formula, combine values. Let me take a separate column and I'll show you. So this time we'll try to add more than 2 columns. Let's say combine region, state, and even city equals combine values. Delimiter will give comma separator and expression on will say region, comma, state, comma, city. Now close the bracket, press enter. You can see now more than 2 columns have been combined. So likewise you can use combine values for combining the columns or the values with the delimiter. Alright, now we have one more function called as concatenate X. So what is this? Let me just show you. So what I'll do, I'll go to another table, let's say concat all. So we have 4 records here. So what I want is I want all these records to be combined in one cell with a delimiter. So what we'll do, we'll go here, let's take new column, and then we'll say concat all equals concatenate x. It will ask for the table. Let's say now I'm using this concat all, comma. It will ask for the expression. Expression is nothing but the column. Let me mention person is my column name, comma. It will ask for the delimiter. Let's say I'll use comma separator with space. Say enter, you can see all these names are combined in one column. You can see that all the 4 names have been combined here with the comma separator. This we can use even measure as well. I'll do one thing, I'll also create one measure so that you people will understand where this can be used. Let me just show you. I will create one measure as well. So I'm trying to create a measure using this concatenate x. Let's say concat all, and I'll mention measure MSR equals concatenate x, same parameters, table I'll take it as concatenate all, then expression will be person, comma, it will ask for the delimiter, enter. Now we know that if I create a measure, no columns will be created. It will just create one measure, and we can use this in the canvas. Let me go to the canvas in report view. So here what I'll do is I will take a card. Let me click on this card, and suppose if you think that I have a column and I need to combine all the values in that particular column, if you see here we have concat all measure. So let me first take this concat all, which is nothing but the column. You can see we'll get all the names here. Suppose if you have any reports where I need to mention all the say names in that particular column, we can use something like this. Same thing I can use with the measure as well. I'm just copying, and I will remove this. Let me take the measure what I've created. See, we can take the measure as well. So either I can take a column or a measure. So likewise I can use this particular formula concatenate x for combining all the values in a column. Alright, so we'll work on this more when we come to the project chapters, how to use all these different functions and getting the values in the canvas. Alright, so we understood about concatenate x and combine values. Now we'll see what is exact and fixed. Let's go to our table. Let's say we have a table called as match values. Now my requirement is I want to check whether the city, the values what is there in the city column is matching with the city names column. I'm just trying to compare. So I want to check if both are actually equal. So what I'll do is I'll take a new column. I'm trying to check if these two values are exactly same. It is completely say it should be with a case sensitivity, and also all the values with special characters or space or everything. It should match exactly. Now let me just say match val. I'll use exact, and I'll take column 1 as city, column 2 as city names. Close the bracket, say enter. Now you can see that we'll get true or false. It is true if both the values match. It is false if they are not matching. If you go and check, I'll just filter false. You can see here this is capital letters and this is with the proper case. So you can see that it is still not matching because the case is not matching, and here you can see there is a space, it's not matching. So whenever you think that you're actually trying to check the values, you see the values to check whether the values in two different columns are matching or not, you can use exact. Done. Next step. we have a table called as sales, and you can see we have a sales column here. I want to round this particular decimal numbers in sales. We have a function called as fixed, but the problem with the fixed is it will round off the values, but it will convert that into text column. So let me go here, I'll say new column, and then we'll say fixed sales. Let me use this function fixed. It lasts for number, I'll say sales, comma, it lasts for sales, we'll select this, comma, it lasts for number of decimals, we'll mention 2 decimals, and it lasts for commas and no commas. Now first we'll ignore that, I'll say enter. You can see I'll get the values. By default we'll get the comma separator, and you can see all the values are with 2 decimals, but this is the text column now. Now what about this no commas? It says no commas. I'll just say true, and I'll close the bracket, press enter. You can see that there is no comma separators. And here if I mention false, enter, you can see I'll get the comma separators. So by default the value will be false. Suppose if you think you don't want the comma separators, you can mention true. In the fixed function, that is the parameter which says no commas, you can mention true. So these are some of the text functions in this part 1. So in the part 2 we have more other functions, we'll see in our next video. Right, so people, if anybody is looking for a better career in data analytics, please do contact us with the number mentioned on the screen, 9066078793. And if you want to mail us, you can mail us on enquiry@itsinc.in. You can also visit our website www.itsinc.in for more information on data analytics and data science. And you also have a lot of free courses which are available. You can enroll for that free courses and learn lot many things in our website. And if you're not still following us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook and LinkedIn, please do follow us, and the link has been given in the description box. Please use those links and follow us. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you like this video very much. If you liked, please give a like and a thumbs up, and also please comment your suggestions, and please do share this video so that many others can learn DAX series and become masters like you. Thank you so much. I'll catch you guys in the next video.